Okay, in the first video that looked at the results, we looked at the Metagenomic Read Mapping Report, but there are other files that are generated by this particular service. So in this video, we're going to look at some of those. So I want to go into my jobs report, and I want to click on this one, which is the most recent one I did, and that one used a FASTA file. So I click on this. All right, now I mentioned earlier that this particular section has a lot of information like the job ID, how long it took the job to run. And if you click on the parameters box, this can be a lifesaver because it may be months after you've run a job and you can't remember exactly what you did or where it is. But if you go to your jobs page and open that job, you can see what was submitted, what database was used, and where it is in the workspace. So we looked at this one. Let's talk about these other things. This is the KMA alignment. I'm going to blow this up a bit and let's click on the view icon here to see this particular file. And it's showing you the alignment between the reads, which are the query, and the template sequence. So you can see that some of them are just different changes in the nucleotide sequence. I don't see any substantial deletions or insertions here. If they were there, you'd be able to see them. So let's click back up to go back to the workspace. This one, the kmafrag.gz file, we don't want to open that. We don't really want to look at it. It's the mapping information for each read that mapped against it. So it's generally kind of big. And when you look at it, it's not really made for human eyes to look at. Well, I mean, of course you can look at it, but it's a lot of information to decipher. The KMA FSA file, let's look at that. And this is the consensus sequence that it has generated for that. Remember, you've got a lot of reads lining up, and in some of them, there'll be slight differences in maybe nucleotides called or length, whatever. So it's taking all of those reads that mapped to this particular gene, and it is creating the best sequence across all of those reads. So now I want to go up one more time, and we'll see the last one, which is the KMA-RES file. And let's look at this. And remember the Metagenomic Read Mapping Report? It had a couple hyperlinks, but let's say you wanted that information in an Excel format. Here it is. You can download it here as a comma-separated value table, and you've got all the information there. So those are all the results from the Metagenomic Read Mapping job.